All right, Black Gems, welcome. We're back. So, here to talk about Alpha Homes today. If you've never heard about Alpha Homes in Akron, Ohio, I'm going to talk about that today. If you've never heard about it, we're going to take a little break from how to be an anti-racist. Um, that book, I'm still in the middle of reading it. Check out my post. I posted like maybe two quotes from the book that I read so far. More to come. The author will be here in Milwaukee actually next week Tuesday, so I hope to finish it by then. But forget about that. Today, talking about Alpha Homes in Akron. So there's a documentary out there, and quite frankly, this should not be a surprise. We should have been knew about this type of stuff. This should be in the American history books, but it's not. But that's what here Black Gems is here for, to just put this on your radar. So back in 1966, Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, if you didn't know, those brothers in Akron started up as what we know as Alpha Homes, basically to combat against gentrification and like the redevelopment of the urban community. It's like plenty of mosquitoes out here. Anyways, recording live from the backyard. But those brothers wanted to redevelop their neighborhood, and they essentially got a $11.4 million dollar grant back in 1966. Think about the times back then, to redevelop their communities and take hold of the housing in that area. Now, if you don't know nothing about Akron, it's not too different from Milwaukee, from what I'm understanding. Factory town, was known as the Rubber City of America, kind of like Detroit with the cars, and I guess us with the breweries here in Wisconsin. So not too much different as far as what's, I think it was like 60% white and 40% black, something like that, whatever. So not too different than what at least us here in the Midwest know across all our major cities. So check out this documentary, Answering for Akron, as they talk about gentrification, as they talk about the city of Akron, as they talk about how black people took control of their own neighborhoods. And as I guess the gem in it all is, this is something you could do in your own communities, right? Right here where you live. So I know a lot of people kind of move and flock to, um, the major cities, the Atlantas and the various cities in Texas. But if you're not one of those people who do that and you're staying home, you should watch this documentary, because I think it's inspiring of what a group of people could do in a community to redevelop and bring about change. But anyways, the documentary, The Answer for Akron, I think is really dope, and how the brothers played their roles in creating a nonprofit to essentially get funded by the government in the middle of the civil rights movement. And if you know about anything about like the 50s and 60s, so this is recovering after the Great Depression. This is recovering after the war, and black veterans coming back, and they're not getting those low income housing. I mean, those affordable housing loans from the banks because they're black, right? So a lot of people didn't get the GI Bill. A lot of people not getting equal rights. So, but those brothers took control of their destinies by creating this nonprofit, got a federal grant. I don't know how they did it in those times, but they did it, and it's been standing up ever since 1966. Check out the documentary. I'm not the expert. Let the documentary talk for itself. Go to alphahomes.org. Those brothers, I'm sure, have all the information on the website. Black Gems, I'm just letting you know that this is in existence. This type of stuff should be in our should be taught in classrooms all over America. This is Black history is American history. So check it out. Black Gems, I'm out.